Texas, the home of the Rockets, live on 2K Sports. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. On the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. Take a look at the Pistons. These are the games that challenge you. Guys, they will have their work certainly cut out for them, but they believe they can come away with a win.
Well, you know, I think for Detroit, unfortunately, mediocre is a word we've often heard used to describe their overall performance this season.
Yeah, I expected them to be a few rungs up the ladder from where they are. That drive, that motivation has been sorely lacking.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Greg Monroe is up there with Howard. Bennett's Pierce.
Oh, ridiculous. Tore it down that time.
He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one.
Lock at 6. The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's Pierce. That's good from 17 feet away. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, a bit ago, Byron Scott and I were able to chat. I asked him about the difficulty defensively against a team that's so smart and controlled offensively. He said that's a great point. They really do a terrific job of executing their offense. Not a lot of miscues or missteps. We need to be just as disciplined if we're going to get the upper hand. And down 1-0 in the season series, guys. We'll see if they can even it up.
All right, Doris, thanks. Well, guys, it really makes sense to have their defense poised to deal with the great shooters on the floor tonight.
And they really are great, Kevin. I mean, they pose some matchup nightmares over there.
Which is exactly why the coach harped on that to his guys, fellas. I mean, they need to be ready to challenge every jump shot. These guys just shoot it too well.
Riza and Houston again with the bucket.
3 straight makes to start this game. Looking good.
Moore guarded by Fry. Here's the pass to Howard. Can't get it to go. And it's Houston the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
I didn't like the defensive game plan for that one. It just seemed out of whack. The matchups were wrong, and they didn't bring the energy necessary either.
You know, it was befuddling to me why they stuck with that, Steve. I mean, they dug themselves a hole, and then they didn't make the changes they should have to get out of it. Didn't make any good adjustments there. 4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Harden has a wide open look. No good with the triple.
First miss of the game after 4 makes, so it's been a hot start.
Dishes to Howard. And here they come. And it's Harden shutting it down.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And now that they have the lead, they might even want to get more aggressive defensively. Really attack, try to come up with more steals.
Here's Howard. Nice touch on the shot from close range.
Feathery touch on the hook shot is dead.
Rockets have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. There's the pick. Harden kicks to Fry. Pass to Nicholson. To the paint. High inside. Monroe on him. And it won't fall on the short-range shot from Fry. Here's Bogdanovich. And good work on the boards. They pick up a second chance points. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the night. Teams live and die by the 3. Let's check out the best. The Rockets, number 1.
You know, unlike some of the other team statistics, there are a few key guys who have helped get them to the top of the leaderboard more than other teams. I mean, this is an outstanding three-point shooting team. They take advantage of their strength by getting good looks from behind the arc.
Here's Dedman. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Howard. Fry dishes to Ariza. And the foul on Paul Pierce. against the Pistons. And here's Fry from the arc. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And it's 7 points for the Wizards.
Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
An easy 2 points on the layup. Rockets trail. Harden outside. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for James Harden. He's had a great second half of this season. 10th in three-point shooting. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, he's done a nice job of creating good looks for himself.
And Steve, I really think he deserves an awful lot of credit for making it into the top 10 in three-point shooting. I mean, that's pretty high-quality marksmanship when you're a top 10 three-point shooter.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Detroit.
You gotta like the consistency they're showing with that mid-range shot.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
HOU is checked in for James Harden. Rockets the pass to Fry. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Fry's got 9.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
The Pistons trailing. Augustine with it. Right now averaging 7 points a game. HOU grabs the miss.
Got a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Right wing. Daniel, the pass to Dragic. There's the bucket. Good. Dragic has got his first 2 points.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
Good on the shot. 6 points for him.
Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early stages.
I'll tell you what, both teams playing downhill. Who's going to blink first?
McDaniel, defended by Drummond. McDaniel, the pass to Dragic. 4 on the clock. And it's Houston with another.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
Pistons trailed by 3. Sessions checked in for Bogdanovich. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through the Wizard. He's the guy they typically depend on to spark their scoring attack. And from what Coach was saying, that's going to hold true again here. The next thing he talked about was the pace he'd like to see them playing at offensively. He wants it to be a fast-paced game, pushing tempo all the time. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, Doris. And stolen by Ilyasova. Augustine with it. Now guarded by Fry. And Drummond kicks to Caldwell Pope. Drummond a screen. Caldwell Pope wishes to Drummond. Off the pick. And Ilyasova throws it down.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far as say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk.
I can feel that.
Send your message.
Yes, sir. A message and put it on the highlight reel for later.
So it's the Rockets now. And here's Fry for 3. That's good. Fry's got 14.
Well, this is what happens when he gets on a roll. You are not going to see a better rhythm shooter than him.
And now the second. getting set to start. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a number standpoint?
I was impressed with their transition game, guys. They really got out and ran the lanes.
Yeah, they did. I mean, no better way to get easy buckets than through fast break.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Ilyasova out there with Monroe. Then it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Ramon Sessions. And it's Howard in at the 5, down low. Here's Ilyasova. Makes it off the glass.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Nicholson. Rebound by the Pistons. Howard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. For the Detroit Pistons, they come in off the loss to the Grizzlies.
It was not a very inspired performance for them, particularly defensively. I thought they gave the hostile crowd a lot to cheer about, frankly.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jumpers, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was right through the roof, and you can't win when that's the case.
The Rockets making a switch here. Ariza's checked in. Sessions passes to Ward. Howard drives in from down low. Nicholson grabs the board. Nicholson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. They set the pick. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Harden, and he makes good on the layup. Harden's got the lead up to 6 now for the Rockets.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
Here's Pierce. The 18-footer is right on the mark. And so it's Houston with it. Their last encounter was in Detroit, where they were able to handle the Pistons.
And you know what was most impressive? They wasted very few possessions in that game. They ran their offense close to perfection.
That's what we call the mute button game in front of a hostile crowd. They never let the fans get into it. Had them on their hands the whole time.
Left side, Pierce. Ward, the pass to Pierce. 6 to shoot. Got it. Good job in the low post. Pierce has got 4 this quarter. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. There's the screen. Now, here's Frank. It's covered by Sessions. Here's Nicholson. Rebound, Detroit. Howard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's Pierce with the drive. Here's Sessions. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. The shot by Pierce will not go. Rockets leading by 4. Ariza kicks to Nicholson. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Well, here are a group of point guards that have dialed up their own offense in the second half of the season. These are the top scorers at the 1 spot since the All-Star break. You look at Frank, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And you just can't say enough about the value of a player like him. He can attack a defense in so many different ways from the point.
Yeah, you know, you're right. For him to be providing the individual scoring he has, as well as keeping all his teammates so involved in the offense, that's a hard job, and it's an ideal combination for a point guard.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Monroe dishes to Livingston. Monroe with a screen on Ariza. 6 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich, no luck.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
Monroe on the double team. Takes it out to Ariza. Here's Dedmon. Tries again. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. Nicholson's got 8.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kevin. The Wizard in their last time out against the Spurs got down to business. He ended up with 34 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. Just numbers that really jump out at you in the box score.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that Clark was something special.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and nothing slowed him down.
Well, let's just say he was really good.
Harden the pass to Fry. Offensive rebound. Ariza has the open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ariza's got his second basket of the night.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
Yeah, they have not let their guard down one bit in the paint.
And Drummond kicks to Livingston. Here's Bogdanovich. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Fry. And it is flushed down with a nice jam. Nice option determination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a pass through the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
Drummond the screen to the wing on the left. Moore guarded by Harden. There's Bogdanovich. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Kicks to Moniunas. 1:49 left here in the second. No good from Fry.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Livingston kicks to Bogdanovich. Drummond with a screen on Ariza. Here's Bogdanovich. Buries the long-range jumper. Bogdanovich has got 9 points.
Now, sometimes when you trail, you want to make up that entire deficit with one shot.
And so a pretty lot.
Guys, that was the perfect way to start this game.
Back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go. Having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. And Steve and Clark and I are refreshed and ready to go here as well.
What a tremendous game for the Wizards. 18 points. He's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more, though, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
In at point guard. Harden and Ariza out on the perimeter. Dwayne Dedman is out there with Andrew Nicholson. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That's his first foul. Goes up off the inbound. Nicholson grabs the board. Nicholson's got 7 rebounds in the game.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Now, here's Fry. He's tightly guarded. 5 to shoot. Here's Harden. Rebounded by the Pistons. Howard's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Ward the pass to Howard. And stolen by Fry. From 10 feet out. And it falls over the rim and in. That's now 8 points for James Harden.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That's foul number 2 for him. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Howard kicks to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Shoots. Connects. The jumper drops. Bogdanovich has got 11. Rockets leading by 16. Now Fry. He's got 18. There's the pick. In the corner, Harden. Houston needs to get a shot.
They've been ineffective in this one. Just no slowing down for Nicholson. He has 8 points and 1 steal.
The Rockets have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And that one falls for Nicholson. And so Nicholson nails both of them. Pistons trailed by 18. Pass to Bogdanovich. There's the 3. No luck. And it's Houston the other way.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And Fry gets to Ariza. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nicholson. The Rockets again can't hit.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
Moore, guarded by Fry. Moore, the pass to Bogdanovich. That's good. Bogdanovich has got 4 this quarter.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
It's Harden with the drive. Howard with the block.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
In low to Monroe. And the pass to Bogdanovich. And he gets it to go.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Rockets leading by 13. Here's Fry. And he gets it to go. Fry's got 20 points.
Virtually uncontested. It's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to work for it.
And the Pistons making a change here. Sessions is checked in. Ward, guarded by Fry. There's the dish to Sessions. Ward, the pass to Pierce. Here's Howard. Misses off the right eye. Monroe's shot is good.
It's a great play under the boards for him. And, you know, that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out.
Off the pick. And Fry slams it in. The defense looking a little bit dazed now. A ferocious throw down there.
Not bad for a player of his size.
Not bad at all. How about that spring coming out of those legs?
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for James Harden. Over the last month, he's been one of the standouts statistically in the league. 4th in three-point field goal percentage. He was 10th in field goal percentage. And, you know, when he gets to the free throw line, he makes the most of it. He's ranked in the top 20 in free throw percentage.
Yeah, and, you know, taking a look again at his three-point shooting, Steve, he's done an excellent job, I think, of finding open spots. His teammates help him get open, but he understands how to do that. And then he just flashes those triples.
Pistons trailed by 18. Outside Pierce. Monroe sets a screen for Pierce. Monroe with a screen on Ariza. Pierce dishes to Sessions. In low to Monroe. Drops in the layup for 2. Monroe's got 4 points this quarter.
That's what has to happen if they're going to turn this thing around. He's got to take charge, aggressive, and really look to push here offensively.
So both teams changing it up here. Harden with it. Now Pierce defending. Passes to McDaniel. Back to Harden. Shot clock at 6. He feeds it to Fry. On the wing. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. We always talk about getting good looks. Here's who's doing the best of it in the NBA. You look at Fry, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, Andre Drummond.
And you can't say enough about these two guys shooting the ball this season. But look at their percentage. It's off the charts.
Monty Eunice Davis is checked in for Houston.
An 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
There's the feed to Covington. Some nice passing there by Houston to the left side wing. Here's McDaniel, banked in off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 18.
They have to box out better than that. I mean, that putback is just another example of the difference between these two teams today.
Sessions sets the pick for Augustine. Caldwell Pope kicks to Drummond. He dishes it to Sessions. Here's Augustine, rejected by Fry. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Cleveland. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And checking out Detroit, not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
Well, right now for the Pistons, unfortunately, mediocre is a word we've often heard used to describe their overall performance this season.
Yeah, I expected them to be a few rungs up the ladder from where they are. That drive, that motivation has been sorely lacking.
Augustine passes to Caldwell Pope. Pope loose. And it's the Rockets on the break, 11 feet away, and he gets it to go. And now it's 27 points for the Wizards.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. You've got to force the ball back out to the rim. Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
And a chance for just a second to check it. The scoring break. And Detroit has possession. Pass to Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. And it's Dragic with the rebound. Dragic has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Oh, man, they are...
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's assist of the game.
A tremendous point guard play, but that's nothing new coming from him. This is what you expect. A gorgeous feed there.
On the court for the Pistons, we've got Pierce. Howard is out there with Greg Monroe. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2. Back to Pierce. 6 on the shot clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Lets it go from 14. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass. And of course, they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victory.
Taking so many shots down there, and they're knocking them down. Really good looks in the paint.
No doubt the offensive philosophy today, pound that thing inside.
Screen by Howard from deep. The offensive rebound, Monroe. Second shot opportunity, and there's the nice layup by Howard.
I'd like to know what his percentage is from that range. I mean, it's got to be sky high.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Off target from three-point range. Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And Pierce, here we go. Shot's good. Now, here's Fry. Here's Dedmon. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Feeds it to Harden. He kicks it to Fry. Back to Harden. From past the arc. That's good.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. And it's Pierce in the corner. Howard. He hangs in there and cashes lays in on the second chance points.
Well, I'm impressed with the determination he showed right there, getting himself in a good position under the glass. Did his work early there.
Yeah, with the presence of mind, know just where the rebound was going to go to.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in. That was beautiful.
Now, here's Fry. Guarded close. Here's Dedmon. Wow, way off on that one.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim. That's exactly what he can give.
You know, when he's in
Guys
that
on all
tight
missed
with
shots,
that
we
kind
have
of
to
height
rebound
advantage
first,
over
and
the
then we have to
defender,
run.
That's going to be a pretty easy play for him.
For the Rockets. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Now, here's Fry. He's covered closely. And the layup ball. Fry's got 11 in the second half.
Wow, such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting them this late lead.
Can't argue with that at all, Steve. His shooting percentage has been off the charts.
It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Off the inbound. Fires for three. A nice shot by Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got 21.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Fry dishes to Dedmon. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Or the pass to Pierce. Monroe sets a screen for Pierce. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Pierce has got 4 points this quarter.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
They get it again. Dedmon. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Dwight Howard. That free throw, no good. Second free throw, no good.
Yeah, they seem to be looking for chances inside a little bit more this half.
And I love that mentality. You talked about it earlier, being the aggressor. It's the right way to play with the lead. Keep attacking.
Looks like he's just trying to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but I don't know about that shot attempt.
Harden kicks the Fry. Dishes to Dedmon. Clock at 6. Fry passes to Harden. Stolen by Pierce. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Monroe right side. Pierce with it. Pass to Bogdanovic. Here's the three. That's good. Bogdanovic has got 8 here in the quarter.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it because they have to get a hand in his face.
Now, here's Fry. He's covered closely, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up. Clark, can you believe it? A point guard who can soar like that?
Man, I tell you what, that's a major elevation there. That's a power finish for a player at any position.
Well, he is not afraid to take it inside. We know that.
Monroe with the screen on Ariza. It's Pierce with the drive, and it's blocked. Here's Monroe, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
And here is Fry. Back to Harden. Kicks it to Ariza. Houston moving it around. And there's the pass to Harden. There's the triple. Rebounded by Howard. Pistons trailed by 15. Screen by Howard. Ford, the pass to Pierce. And Bogdanovich kicks to Monroe. To the paint. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. 1:44 left in the fourth. Rockets leading by 13. Here's Fry. Here's Harden. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter. Detroit's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Or the pass to Bogdanovich, doubled by Fry. Pierce kicks to Bogdanovich. Monroe sets a screen for Pierce. Off the pick, and he gets it to go.
Nice physicality displayed by Monroe to set that shot up.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
Well, clearly we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. And I think this was an excellent all-around performance for the Rockets.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
They sure did, Kevin. Every time they left the man open deep, we get a good look at the basket. And they didn't hesitate, and the aggressiveness paid off.
And on the year, looking at their record, this team will make it 49 wins.
Well, they've had this team's number all season. 2 wins in 2 meetings. Doesn't seem to matter what building they play in.
Yeah, I thought the result might be different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. Now they'll have to wait until next year for a shot at revenge.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for the Wizard. He just looked like an orchestrator out there, keeping his teammates involved, running to the open spots. I mean, he would constantly find them more often than not.
Bogdanovich passes to Ward, and Bogdanovich kicks to Pierce. Uncovered. Here's Monroe, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Now Fry. The dish to Ariza. And Fry slams it in.
Serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
So he's
Plenty of assists for you in this win tonight. Did you see something in their defense that you were able to exploit?
Yeah, I saw lots of things that I could exploit out there. It's like every defense is a different test. I got the answer sheet for each one of them. It seems unfair, but it's just the way it is. That's why I was dropped so many dimes on the cap.
Congratulations. Terrific job. Humble, Kevin, even with a stellar effort.
Thank you, Doris. Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying so long. As we end the game, we bring you our Jordan Player of the Game.